We had a situation where we didn't have a choice.
You know that 96 war that happened in Sri Lanka. My life started from Bangor.
Because a lot of people warned me against it. My wife was pretty interested in that house, and I'm interested in this house. Down payment is the key. Call a realtor and waste his time. We didn't want to look at houses and go back and waste the bank people's time. And then call the realtor. I just have to get a real.
Sellers changes their mind. Of course, they have to pay the penalty of their holding your.
No, my personal way how I live my life is you either do it or you don't do it. If you want to do it, you give 200%
and get it done.
Get it done. Now this house is like part of the family.
Welcome to Once Upon a Time 100 Cups of Coffee. I'm Madhavan, a realtor, a first-time home buyer advisor, someone who has lived the dream of owning a home. This series is simple. I'm sitting down with 100 Canadians who were once a first-time home buyer, different years, different cities, different market, and asking them to share their real stories. Because here's what I believe. The struggle has always been real. It just looks different every generation. Today, we're sitting down with an interesting person, Amar Kochara. That's what I always call him. He have a big name, but a person, I would say, have so many different faces and different suits that he wear here and there. He have a lot of hidden talents and an entrepreneur. I have to ask so many questions. Let's jump into the question right now. Amar.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself.
It's very simple about me. I do have a business. It's JJ Best Western Banquet Hall. And I'm married with two beautiful girls.
Okay.
And I think that's it. That's my life. Just the girls.
Married and you have two daughters.
Yes.
When you said married with two beautiful girls, I thought two girls even.
I mean, even that is also okay.
Perfect. That's amazing. I know more things about Amar. And Amar is a wonderful husband and a great human and a great social person. And he told me so many things. And he's, in a way, I would say he's my mentor as well. And I'm so happy to bring him to this podcast, into this video. Amar, when it comes to home buying, at what situation did you feel that you wanted to buy a home? When was it?
Yes. So, I mean,
you can say us the year as well.
Yeah. That's we moved. When I say we, like my wife and my kids, we moved to Toronto in 2018. We were living in the Caribbean before that. We had to move here. We had a situation where we didn't have a choice. Right. We had to move to Toronto. To take care of our my second daughter, right? So that would be 2018.
Right,
we moved, both of us, and our journey started then. I would say in Toronto, Scarborough especially. That's when we started, and when here we are now. It's been a very wonderful, I would say, 8 years. With a lot of experience in this country. Yes.
Nice. So at this beginning stage, at what moment that you felt, okay, this is the right time, let's buy the house now?
Okay. As I said, since before we had, it was only 3 of us, then we had the second daughter, it's 4 now, right? We need a space.
Nice.
And we were living in a rented place. We were living in a basement, as everybody starts.
Starting from the basement.
And I loved it. In fact,
I started from the basement too.
Exactly, right.
Yeah. And I would say, sorry to cut you off.
No.
I even started from the Bangor.
Yeah.
Maybe I would add the story of Bangor. People will be thinking I'm tired of hearing of Bangor stories. But you know that 96 war that happened in Sri Lanka. I still remember that my life started from Bangor. And then when I came to Canada first, and they let us go stay in the basement. My mom, I still remember, she said, it looks like a bunker with so much facilities.
Exactly. For some reason, even today, I would feel like those were the best time we had, where
absolutely.
we just moved into a basement. And imagine, like, we came from the Caribbean from a pretty decent, comfortable lifestyle. And coming here, of course, we cannot expect that. We knew that.
Right.
We knew we cannot expect lifestyle what we had in a previous place when you're moving to a new place.
Right.
We understood the struggles. I mean, we expected the struggles. I guess that made things a little easier when you know what you're entering into.
Sure.
Right? So that's when we came. We were living in the basement. Then we slowly moved to a upper floor.
Same story.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people are the same way. Even a lot
Maybe
of my
the
friends.
audience had the same experience. Yeah.
But at one point, you do realize, like, it took me maybe 2 years. It took me from basement to the regular floor. And at that point, it's okay, one girl is turning 10, one girl is turning 2. We need space.
Right.
We need our space. That's when we said, you know what, let's go. We need our space.
Right.
And when we thought that, even COVID thought, okay, this is the year I'm going to come.
Absolutely. Right.
So both our thoughts, but we didn't give up.
Okay.
So we didn't give up. We didn't say, like, okay, this is not going to stop us. See, any kind of market. Once, because it's my personal use, right? House is my personal. It's for my kids, for my family, for myself. Any situation outside wouldn't change that.
Right.
I will still push no matter what the situation is. The way I saw is to push through any situation to make sure we have a comfortable place. That was my
That's
point.
your wants.
Because a lot of people warned me against that.
Okay.
A lot of people said, this is not the right time, you don't go for it, the prices are up, prices are down. I strictly believe there's nothing like prices are up, prices are down. See, banks are smart enough. When the house prices are down, the interest rate is up. When the interest rate is down, the house prices are up. So you are more or less paying the same mortgage at the end of the month.
Right.
That's just
a nice way to take. Yeah.
That's what I realized. I said, you know what, it's okay. We still are going to go. We did, we had to go showings after signing papers saying, okay, we are vaccinated. We went with mask.
Nice.
It was so uncomfortable.
Right.
Honestly, with the mask going.
I still remember those days.
Yeah, exactly. But it didn't stop us. Because our main thing was to get the house. Doesn't matter the situation, doesn't matter the market. Well, I'm just telling you the top layer.
Right.
There are a lot of logistics.
Do you remember how many houses you have seen? How many numbers of?
I probably saw, we probably saw like maybe 8 to 10.
8 to 10
houses. Yeah.
Out of 8 to 10 houses, was there any house that you went into a bidding war, or you really liked that you couldn't get the house? Was there any scenarios like that?
There was a place where the realtor advised, okay, if you want to go into this place, this house, you might have to bid against other people. Personally, I am not into that. I immediately backed off, thinking like, okay, I'm sure I can find something else, kind of a situation, because I didn't want to go into a bidding war with anybody, or because everybody...
You don't like the war. You like peace.
Peace, and see, if somebody wants to get that house that bad, they can get that house. I will just go and get a...
You want to give the space to others.
Yeah, I don't want to go fight for a house, and no, that's not me. So I looked for a house where, you know...
Was there any, maybe if I say... was there any offer that got rejected that you presented? We just wanted to, because sometimes the audience would think they want the offers to be accepted right away, but you probably go through that steps, right?
So we did place an offer before this house, right across the street to another house, which is, this is 44 and that's 50. And my wife was pretty interested in that house, and I'm interested in this house. So, but it didn't go through. They were very strict on
Strict
the
on the price.
price. They didn't want to negotiate. They were asking a price. Of course, it was way out of our budget,
Okay.
and we didn't even want to push for it because technically, at that point, it would not have happened.
I just picked a word from your sentence,
Yeah.
what you finished here, the budget.
Yes.
So when you start this journey,
Yeah.
how did you come up with the down payment?
Yeah.
I know that you came from the basement and all.
Yeah.
How did you make your savings and up?
Yes. So as I said, we were previously working in the Caribbean, right? So that gave us some leverage to like pay the rent, spend some money on expenditures and all that, but definitely not totally onto a down payment kind of a scenario, which is a huge thing,
Right.
Down payment is the key, if
Right.
you ask me,
Absolutely.
for to buying a
buy a
house. So I looked everywhere. I looked at different options. I saw. I went and talked to the banker. My banker. I asked, okay, how much down payment should we do? Then he said, okay, you need to, if you want it solid deal, you need to have come up with at least 20% so that you know the house you're looking for this thing. But he said we can still work with even 10%. So it's up to you.
Right.
Depends on you.
Right.
Then I went back, I calculated my finances. Definitely, I didn't have 20%. Right? I was hoping I could get a deal for 10%.
10%.
But even then, it would have been a lot tighter. That 10% would mean like us putting all our savings and everything. Then probably we would just come and sit. Like without any furniture, without nothing. You just move with the kids.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I was very worried and stuff like how to come up with the 20% down payment so that you know I can close the deal on any house. Then like I was just little, I guess, very not in a very talking kind of a phase. Then my sister realized. I have a sister, by the way. She lives in the US.
Yes.
My older sister. She's like a mom to me. She's 6 years older than me. Then one day we were just chatting and she's like, oh, why you sound so down and what's going on and all. Then I explained to her the whole scenario where, okay, this is out. It is, I'm looking for houses and all. Then she right away said, you know what, don't worry about it. Like you can I will help you with some money.
Right.
I said like, are you sure?
She came like an angel.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's my sister.
Yes.
I think that's how. That's what they're supposed to do. Well, that's what I tell. So then I called my banker immediately. I asked him like, okay, I think I can get that arranged. So he told me a scenario where he said, very good point, I guess, which I didn't know before, even with all my Google searches, I didn't know.
Okay.
Was he said, okay, get it in a gift, like a gift on a gift letter, get that, and you have to have that in the bank account for 3 months.
3 months.
Before we do anything.
Okay.
So that was her helping me was a huge benefit. But the 3-month factor took me off guard because my plan was I was in the opinion where, okay, if you produce the down payment,
you can close it right away.
You can close the house in 1 month or 45 days and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's how we were planning with the house and with the school starting and all those factors. So that's why I'm emphasizing on that 3-month rule is because sometimes it changes a lot of
bank to bank is now time to time it changes.
Yes. So, but it was a good thing, and I mean, I was just glad that she's helping me.
Right. You got the help.
Yeah, exactly. 3 months, I can wait even 6 months. Once you get
the big thing being sorted out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I got the help with down payment, and the budget was always between. When we started looking, it was between 700 to 750. That was the budget. We were looking for.
That's an absolutely starting buyer's cushion.
Yes,
area.
That's where we were looking. That's what we were looking at. But that's another lesson I learned. I learned a lot of lessons, by the way.
That's what we want.
Yeah. We didn't end up in that budget. We went over the budget.
Over the budget.
We had to.
Right. Because that's a market that you were at.
Yeah, at that
COVID
time,
time.
yes, and we had to. Like I had to make adjustments so that we get the house we wanted, and I would say a major part of that help would be the banker and the realtor. Both of them. It's a teamwork.
Right, absolutely.
It's not just the realtor. It's
No.
not just the banker. You need to have a team who will work for you,
True.
which luckily I did have,
Right.
and it worked out. So that's how we ended up in this house.
Nice. And when you said that one thing, I mean, the 3 month period that you said, when you started doing that, did you first work on the pre approval and then you went to see the house, or you went to see the house first and then you started working on the bank?
Okay.
What did you do?
Yeah. So first thing I did was I went to a bank to a banker like who we are familiar with,
Right.
and I sat down. Even before we thought of buying a house,
Right.
we went there. We sat down, and I asked him all the scenarios, like how can we get? Okay, what do you need for us to qualify
Nice.
to buy a house?
Buy a house.
Because we didn't want to call a realtor and waste his time.
Time.
We didn't want to look at houses and go back and waste the bank people's time.
Time.
So I thought, okay, step one. First of all, I need to know how I would qualify.
How did you
Even
come to
qualify.
know that? I mean, to be honest, like not all the new first-time home buyers who's new immigrants may not know that. How did you learn that? Because that's a bit that adds to another question. You came to Canada, and the terminology might be new to you, right? Sometime credit history.
Yes.
And I don't know what his credit history was when I came here.
Yes.
And what sort of a barrier that you went through to learn that and to come to a conclusion? Okay, I have to do this.
Okay.
I added so many questions.
Yes. Now I'll start with the first one, like how I came to know that there's a qualification. I mean, you have to qualify for a thing. During those 2 years, we were, when I said from 2018 to 2020, like I learned from people. When we talk, like I was in a community where everybody was almost in the same boat. Like, for example, my neighbors. She's been there for like past 6 years, 7 years. And all she kept saying was that she wants to save up for the down payment.
Oh,
So then I asked as a conversation, right? Like, okay, what's going on? Like, how does this work? And, so the key, I think, is talk to people. I mean, just, like not everything they say is true.
right.
But at the same time, not everything they say is wrong. Also. You say it's up to us what we're gonna take and what, and then you go to actual professional. So what I learned was that you need a down payment, you need to qualify for certain things to get approved and buy a loan. That's how the system works in Canada. That's when we said, okay, that led us to go meet a banker, because bank is the place where everything starts.
Yeah.
And I previously had a credit card. Like we already took a credit card by then, obviously. So we had a credit history. And again, even that, we learned that we have to maintain is through a banker. They advised us how much percentage you can use, how much percentage not to use. In fact, points like don't buy any major purchase when you're planning to buy because we wanted to get a car.
Right. The story you think.
Yeah, they said no, don't get anything.
Right.
Let first the house.
The house
is the thing. So that's where I learned. As I said, that's where it started. Everything. And I got the documents, written down, okay, I need this, so on. Tried to gather all that and then call the realtor, right? But later on, I realized that now they are realtors, right? Like you, who can help you with that.
Right.
Who can help with all the documentations, like who will guide you through all the documentations, because you don't have to wait to go to a bank.
Right.
this all I learned, later on. Like
So help you prepare everything in
yes,
advance.
in advance, and tell you, okay. In fact, I know through you and even some other realtors that actually a realtor can take care of everything, like you do for your clients. Like you, if you have a client, you can take them to the bank.
Yeah.
You can tell them what documents they need,
Yeah.
what advice they need, and like a team, as I
Yes.
said.
Yeah.
That's the great thing, which
And
I didn't
close
know.
them and get the key in their hand.
Yes.
Like it's just full service real estate.
Full service real estate. I didn't realize that at that point, because again, I was new,
Right.
and I didn't know a realtor has that much capacity within himself that
Right.
he can take care of the entire process.
Right.
Right? I realized that over the years, I don't have to go anywhere. I just have to get a real
Real.
realtor.
Real.
Not somebody who just says
Say
something and not do it, but which
it's so nice of you to say that. Thank you.
no,
I mean, I know that so many other great realtors out there who's doing
oh
that
yes,
too.
100%,
Absolutely.
of course. There is no
And,
question about
yeah.
that.
So, I mean, yeah, that's actually like I would say it's a white glove services to our clients.
Yes.
When they reach us to us, we get to make them sit down with the different lenders in the sense, and make them get their right, appropriate lending criterias, and then get them onboarded in the right way. Absolutely. Like you share the story of your down payment story, and then about the credit history and all.
Yeah.
Throughout the process, at the point where you are almost getting to the closing, what was the most expensive thing that you felt, that other than the down payment, that you get surprised with it? Was there any surprising factor that you faced?
I was very anxious.
Uh-huh.
That was the most anxious, probably 2 months of my life.
Right.
Because I didn't know nothing about the process.
Right.
I know you're asking me
Was it
a
about
question.
the cost? Was there any cost surprised you?
To be honest with you, everything was pretty straightforward. Like, I mean, there was no surprise.
Nice. Nice. That's big. You did your homework.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's
it was
pretty much, what is the land transfer tax and everything.
everything. I was given a full, in-depth,
Rundown.
detailed rundown more than once.
That's great.
How each and everything would go, except for, as I said, when you said, the only biggest surprise was, again, as a new buyer, I don't know that we have to wait 2 months and you won't hear anything until the last, just before a week before closing. I didn't know that. So that I would say that was the
That actually is true,
surprise.
because right now I wanted to add a small point up there.
Yeah.
I'm working with a first-time home buyer. Just today, I just sent a video that the house that I sold, and he just asked me the term, is it closed?
Yeah.
I said, no, it just sold.
Yeah.
And then she was like confused. Is it closed? No, it's sold. So sold versus closed, there's a period. That's the period that you were 2 months you're anxious.
I didn't know what's going on. And when I called the realtor, he was really nice, and he just said, yeah, just wait until the closing date, everything will be fine.
Right.
I'll be like, oh no, what if that, what if this? He said, no, there is no ifs and buts. Once it's approved and the documents is closed, Canada has a very nice documented system where you cannot, unless maybe something really bad happens.
No, that's a valid thing. Sometimes first time home buyers saying, what if the seller changed their mind?
Yeah.
That's something sometimes they might be thinking, oh, what if the seller changes their mind? But there are in-depth stories. I mean, if sellers changes their mind, of course they have to pay the penalty of their holding your your deposit.
That's what I'm really happy with the legal system here, where once we sign something, it's signed, so it is legal, and legally there are a lot of obligations,
right?
For a buyer as a seller, and it's always compensated,
right?
If something does happen and the deal doesn't go through, say if the buyer backs off,
right?
The legal way I read the documents is clearly stating that I would have the advantage, some kind of advantage.
The seller backs up,
yeah. If the seller backs up,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
if the seller backs up and if I am a buyer, there's something I would get out of it, right? It's the same way around.
Right.
That also made me very careful in selecting and signing the documents, like because it's an obligation.
Right.
We have to understand that obligation that we cannot get out of it. Once you want a house and you sign it,
Right.
that's what you are choosing, right? So
Absolutely.
yeah.
I should have asked this question before. Was there any moment that you almost feel like, you know what, I'm tired of it, I want to give up? Maybe I can say that when it comes to, maybe I have the answer for you, maybe I just give it, maybe is that right or wrong? When it comes to, okay, you know what, come up with another 10% down payment, or like wait for the 3 month. Was there any other moment you said, you know what, forget it, I don't want to buy now, maybe you'll think about it later? Was there any moment like that?
No.
No.
You as
just
I
decided
said,
I'm going towards it.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing, the decision making. What I believe is in life, not only with the house, with or like my experience with other stuff and all, where you either decide to do it or not to do it.
Right.
There is no middle ground. For me, at least, my personal way how I live my life is you either do it or you don't do it. If you want to do it, you give 200%.
200% and get it done.
Get it done.
Right.
If even then, if it's not done,
Right.
okay, that's how maybe God wants it to be.
Thank you so much for bringing that point. I told you guys in the beginning of the video, he is my mentor. So see, there's a proof.
So, and if you don't want to do it, well, you don't want to do it. You just wait for the time or whatever your mind,
says. Yeah.
says. That's
Yeah. No, it's definitely a great way to go. Actually,
I think that will make a lot of decisions easy rather than being on the wall. As they say, cat on the wall, like, I don't know. It confuses and it won't give you a clear mind to make a decision.
Absolutely. And you said that you anxiously waited for the 2 months to get the key. What was your reaction when you get the key and really that you're getting into the house and you really liked it? How was your feeling?
I mean, I can't explain that obviously in words. It was amazing feeling, but I would also say once it's done, it's done. I felt like, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
All my thing for the past like 5 months or 4 months, the process, just opened the key, came inside.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Now, what next?
Nice. That's it. The life is like.
Yeah, I mean, see, this is not a movie, right? Like
now you have to go to the next phase.
Next phase. We can't have a song now.
Yeah. Nice point. We can have a song and dance there.
No.
And change the sceneries and dance. Different scenes.
I have to think about a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Then I started my thing with, oh my God, what about the furniture? What about the, life goes on.
Very,
right?
very realistic answer, I would say.
Yeah.
And I still remember when I wanted to sponsor my wife to Canada, my one and only dream is just her to be here in Canada always. My brother figure person would always say that, what is there? What's after? I mean, you're just thinking about her coming, your life will be settled. But then the life, that's where it's all started.
Yes.
And I never realized what he said, but now I realize.
I know.
The journey is the most important part.
Yeah.
When someone is working towards buying a house, I would say that's a journey.
Yeah.
They just wanted to embrace it and go through the process and get there. It's not just, okay, you know what, this is the destination, when you get in a click, that's it. What next?
No, it's just a part of life.
Yeah, part of the life. Yeah.
But a very, very big part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very big part. And so it was a very wonderful feeling, which, you cannot explain.
When you get the keys on your hand first, what did you do first? In our culture, we just take it to the temple and stuff like that. What did you do first?
Again, ours was unfortunately a COVID time. There was no handing over of key or anything. I got a code.
Right. It just came.
Code and
even
code.
the law code. Yeah,
it's
not
a code.
Even the key.
No.
Right.
It's a code. So the lawyer office, they called me and said, okay, this is the code and you can go now. I'm like, that's it? That's it. She said, yeah, that's it. I said, do I have to do something? Like, no, that's it.
Then,
Then and right away, we all four of us,
Yeah.
my wife and my two daughters,
right.
we came,
Mm-hmm.
and I told my older daughter the code. I wanted her to put it in, obviously,
Nice.
of course,
Yeah.
because she was my inspiration to get a house. Because she came and asked me,
When,
when are we getting a house?
wow.
We were looking at houses, but she was my decision maker who pushed me when I said, like, make a decision, either do it or don't do it. She was the one who made me do it.
Do it. Yes.
Go into that.
So I would say you need to have a motivation.
Yes.
That your motivation is your daughter.
Yeah.
And then you made the wants because you need the wants, which is like this is what you exactly wanted.
Yeah.
And then you drive and thrive towards it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
So
absolutely.
that's where that's how the journey started.
Like, how was that add value to your home? Like, owning a home, was it really worth it?
I would say, like, there's nothing else other than family. You providing a family with a own house.
Right.
It's a huge. I mean, I can't even say it's a value. It's part. It's
Right.
like now this house is like part of the family. So that's how much you value. Like, it's like we cannot say when if somebody asks me how much value does your daughter add to you.
Right. True.
I cannot explain. Say, I would say even the house is like that.
It's peace.
Peace, and you take care of it that way.
Yeah.
Like
And
how you take care of your kids.
It's your freedom.
Yes, you take care of the house as well.
Yeah. And you just pour your love to it.
Yes.
How you take care of your kids.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
I would say that's the way I look at it. And yeah,
Like, if you wanted to advise somebody who's just at your space right now, who wanted to start the home buying journey,
yes,
what would be the one piece of advice that you can give to them?
I will say do it right now. Don't wait. Don't listen to nobody. Don't think like, okay, market is going to go up, market is going to go down. No, it's you. If you want to do it, just do it. There's no
If
special time. There's no what if. There's nothing. Just do it. And get a realtor like other one.
Thank you.
No, I know how you are. Like, I know. See, you make the process a lot easier. I would say lot. I dealt with a lot of realtors over the time, this last 6-7 years. But the way you bring it to the client is totally different. It's more humble, more understanding. I mean, you will think from my point of view what I would like and try to get that. That's what I saw from you.
Yeah.
So I would, of course, highly recommend other one.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. And in, like the key word here, guys, if you want it, go get it. So at the end of the day, if someone who you're looking to buy a house, a first-time home buyer, who's listening to this podcast, or anything at your life that you wanted to do, you want to lose your weight, or you want to get to a goal that you wanted to attain, if you want it, go for it. Do not listen to any voice. That even I say buy or I say don't buy. It's up to you, and you make your call. And when you make your call, it should support your wants and what you wanted to achieve by buying the house, what peace of mind that you wanted to get. And if you think more, I mean, I still remember when I went to the golf course, the golf clinic, I went to play the golf. And before I played the golf by myself, I always try to play the shots by myself. And I think a lot, and I align everything, and I do all those sort of things. But when it comes to golf clinic, one word the coach said, the better golf player who would not think anything, it would be the dumbest person in the world can be the best golf player, because they don't think anything. They just play, naturally play the ball. So I'm not saying you to be dumbest. I'm just saying if you want it, if you want to get it done, just do it. That's what I get the message from Amar. So this doesn't mean we're just asking you to buy a home right now. No, I'm just saying if you want it, and if things are better for you, and you do your homework right, and you do all your nuance and things, and it works for you, and then of course speak to the right professionals and get in there. So this season, is to make you motivated and get you where you want.
Thank you.
So much
Of
for
course.
coming here and sharing your wonderful journey. And definitely, it's add values to the audience, and it means a lot, Amir. Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank
I
you.
can just
Thank
say
you. Of course.
words of thanks.
No, don't
Yeah.
worry. Thank you.
In the next session, we'll sit down with another interesting guest, and we'll speak to them, and we'll get to their experience, and we'll share it with you. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.